Well, we're now here with Rob Brydon at the Leuka Mini Masters Golf, looking very splendid in your gear, about to go out and tee off, Rob. Now, a lot of people are used to performing in front of big crowds, but when they tee off in front of almost anybody, they're nervous. What about you?
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's because it's not golf isn't what I'm best at. You know, you don't really see the best of me on the golf course. I'm plucky, you know. I go from optimism, then to plucky determination, and then to anger. Anger comes pretty quickly, and then sulk. So the teeing off, especially when you play this course, I actually come here quite a bit because I live fairly close to here. So, you know, I should be all right here. I won't be, but I should be. But I've played on, say, I played at the 2010 at.
Celtic Manor?
That's the one. And I was terrified because there's a guy there who just starts you off, and oh dear, and I actually hit it really well. But it was a one-off, you know, it didn't last.
No. So today, are we going to see all those emotions, those diverse emotions you've just described?
Today, I think I may go straight to anger, just to save time.
So just forget about the depression and the anxiety.
Forget about the hope,
and the sulk,
the determination. It may just be blind rage. No, it's what's annoying is when something like this, the people that you get paired up to play with are often very good, and they often take their golf quite seriously, and they hope they're going to get to play with a Vernon Kay or a Hugh Grant, somebody who's good at golf, you know, or Dougray, and they won't know straight away that I'm not any good at golf.
They'll assume you are good at golf.
They'll assume I am good at golf, yeah. They'll assume I am. And then you just watch their eyes. You see, I do a bad shot on the first one and think, well, you know, it could be just, you know, doesn't mean he's a bad player. And then I do a bad chip onto the green and, you know, maybe he's nervous. But by about the third hole,
the penny's dropped.
You see them, the word refund, you know. And then they're asking each other, did you keep the receipt and stuff like that, you know, and that's not attractive.
How does their attitude change? Because you're, without embarrassing you, much loved character in the British psyche, of course, Uncle Bryn and Would I Lie to You and Marion and Jeff and all the stuff that you've done. So I'm sure people are delighted when they first see you. Wonderful, I'm going to play Rob Brydon today. When the penny drops, as you say, what happens then? Do they just go off you, or do they patronise?
It's very similar to the scope of emotions that we discussed earlier. There'll be initial disappointment, that turns to anger, rage, and then a kind of resigned depression. So by the end, we're not talking.
So the day begins with, oh, I'm going to play Rob Brydon, and at the end it's, oh, bloody hell, I played that Rob Brydon.
That Welsh idiot. Yeah, cool. Can we, if we come again, can we not have him, please? Could we have half of Anton Deck or something like that? Yeah.
The thing about golf, though, is that for most people, you can have an atrocious round, but if you sink one 30-foot putt, you're happy. Yes. Is that you?
You sink one 30-foot putt? Well, that would keep me going for a career. I played about a week ago. I don't play very much. I played a week ago at the Royal Porthcawl in South Wales. Really difficult course.
Tough course, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, I was out of my depth. Horrendous. But a few really nice shots where you just connect with it and it does what you intend it to do, you know? Because we all play those shots that get where you want them to go, but you know you didn't hit it right. It's just luck that it's gone that way. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Just a few of those, and you kind of cling on to those, you know.
The thing is, you're pretty good at what you do. Your career's not been too shabby, but that doesn't automatically make you a good golfer, does it? And sometimes people make that mistake, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, no. Just because you have a bit of success in one field, it certainly doesn't mean you're going to be, you know, good at golf. No. I think that, you know, I'd be all right if I could play more. I just don't get to play enough, you know. I think I'd be better.
Still on the bright side, okay, I'm feeling depressed now, on the bright side.
And you haven't seen me play yet.
Well, no, it could only get worse, I suppose.
Yeah.
Wales, Ryder Cup, the centre of golf.
Yeah, I know, that's fantastic. Brilliant for Wales. It really is. I mean, it's a great thing they've got going down there. The Celtic Manor is a fantastic facility, the hotel, the whole It's just off the M4.
You need a buggy, don't you?
Oh, you've got to have a buggy. Don't walk it. You'd be come off in a wheelchair. It's terrific, and I've played the 2010 course, which in itself is ridiculous. I think it's going to be a fantastic few days of golf, and really pleased that it's there for Wales. You know, it's just great for Wales to have something like that happening.
Fantastic. Now, you know Lee Byrne is here, the Welsh,
is he?
the Welsh fullback. I see you knew it.
Yeah, I know who
immediately
Lee
that
is.
was. Yeah.
I think Lee came to my show when I was in the West End, and I'm pretty sure it was Lee that came to my show, and he came and said hello one night. Yeah.
Do you think he can kick the ball further than you can hit the golf ball?
Yeah. You know what you find with sportsmen or women is that they're good at golf because they have the right mental attitude. I played with Jonathan Davis, the rugby player, and Jonathan's great, and they really do it by the book in my experience. They've learned how to play it. I mean, Jonathan takes about 5 minutes in his approach, you know, when he addresses the ball. He's learned this, he never rushes it. And it's that focus and concentration, which I don't have, you know. And when you watch, it's like when you watch the Open, if you've never played golf, you don't appreciate really what they're doing. And then if you play, you go, my God, look at that shot he just did. How did he do that? And Jonathan, I think he went birdie, eagle when we were playing. The one after that was in the water, I hasten to add. And he's very modest. He's going, I never had it like this before. This is brilliant. I thought, I don't know. I think you have.
I think he has as well.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wrap up. Thanks for your time today, Rob. Just to say as well, you know, you put the hard yards in, all the radio work in Wales, and 5 even, Radio 5 as it was, and you know, your massive success has been something like a 15-20 year overnight success. So, but you must be very happy with the way it's gone. Uncle Bryn has become a national institution. Would I Lie to You, obviously, all the other stuff you're doing. You must be pretty happy with the way it's all gone.
Well, thank you very much. It's very, very kind of you and well researched. If nothing else, you deserve a medal for your research and your knowledge of my career.
Thank goodness for Wikipedia. I understand you're Polish as well.
Yes. Yes, and you've recently had, Yes, no, it's good. You know, things are all right. I mean, I try not to think about it like you know. I just put my head down and carry on. Really, you know, I don't really feel any different to how I did 5 years ago. You know, I just do my thing, as we blues musicians say.
And that's pretty much what you got to do today. Put your head down, carry on, do your thing.
Yeah, but the difference today is I'll be doing my thing badly. You know. Yeah. Well, who knows? Who knows? You know, I mean, I have lessons here every Saturday. My son and I come. We have half an hour, and I improve on the range immeasurably. And it's so hard, I find, to translate it then onto the course.
That's golf.